Sam gives me all her candy down.
Nice bling there, Miss Veronica.
Is it up high enough?
Well,
You know, we put this extra stuff at. Oh, see, we'll put that over here too.
yes.
Recording
Yes.
putting the slides first.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that our new sign?
Yeah,
Recording the
Looks
slides first. Oh, okay.
yeah, that's our new sign. And
I
it's
like
bigger.
Is it the same background?
Yeah, it's everything.
Okay. I mean, I like the I couldn't remember the other one, but I like
The
that
other one is
marble
out there,
kind of.
they fixed it.
Oh,
So it's out front.
okay.
So we have two.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, they just brought me some, but how many more do we need?
So finally, we have the right side.
Yeah.
All right.
Just one more stand. Well,
Right.
See if I can find someone out here.
yeah, that
Because we put some back in front. No, there's up here. That one does. This one doesn't. This one has two.
Keeping you busy, Bob?
That's so.
is that the table?
That's the table.
This is from, yeah.
And so,
That's as far as I
I'll
want
be
to go.
right here, Belinda.
Okay.
And our guest to be
2
right
weeks ago, I
here.
did the
That's
traffic
how
club,
Bob
pick
wants
one.
us.
Okay.
So, that was a different place. Pickle Country Club.
Nice place down there.
And I told these guys, I said, why are we up in Timbuktu? I said, I live in Seven, it's 40 miles for me to drive and take pictures, come on. But it was nice, they had beautiful dinners. But it was just so funny, so far away.
Here, let's do it over here. Yeah.
Okay. I have a little prayer at the end,
Uh-huh.
and after the prayer, the priestly blessing. And I have your copy here.
Have Zoom recording from that camera over there.
You do? Oh, terrific. Is it under our account though?
It's still from his.
Okay, terrific. Thank you so much.
I'm worried that they don't understand why we're here. Okay, well, hopefully you all can possibly get it to us because we're going to explain why we're late getting up there. She's going to be hour late. Well, okay, well,
They have to leave.
Yeah, I don't, I'm hoping. I don't know who has her name.
This is unmuted. Go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. A few housekeeping notes. Please turn your phones on vibrate or off. And we are having a buffet this morning. Hello there. And so the people here are going to dismiss us table by table, and our buffet is in the other room. So we will go out of the door and turn to the right and then come back around, and they will show us how to do it. But we do have a great breakfast planned. So let's begin, and please stand as we welcome the Belmont High School Navy JROTC Color Guard, the presentation of colors. Okay. Girl, leave like we're late. So, thank you. Thank you. The Belmont High School Navy JROTC. And I heard some beautiful voices. Everyone can be seated now. We needed There was someone out there that should have led us. I could hear them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the President's Club of Dayton, it is with great pleasure and honor that I welcome you to our annual Outstanding Volunteer of the Year Awards Breakfast. Welcome to our new setting here in Lieutenant Colonel Charity Adams Early Room. I am proud of our partnership and sponsorship with Sinclair College. Do you all like this setting? Do you like the room? I think this is outstanding. This room has a special place in my heart because of who Charity Adams Early was to our military, but also to our Dayton community. And with a school named after her, the Charity Adams Early Girls Academy, Dayton has so many pioneers, so many people who have been inventors, and just so many national figures, and she is one of them. She was born in Columbia, South Carolina. I want to tell you just a little bit about her. Because we're in this room, they named this room for her, and people should know who she is. She was born in South Carolina, and she died here in Dayton at the age of 83 in 2002. She attended Wilberforce University, and she earned a graduate degree from The Ohio State University, my alma mater. After the war, she settled in Dayton, where she remained active in education, civil rights, and veterans affairs. She was the first African-American woman to be commissioned as an officer in the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps, later the Women's Army Corps. She went on to command the 688th Central Postal Directory Battalion, the only all-black, all-female unit deployed overseas during World War II. Their mission was to clear a massive backlog of mail, millions of letters and packages that had piled up in Europe, demoralizing our troops who hadn't heard from home in months. Under Early's leadership, the 688th worked around the clock in harsh conditions, sorting and redirecting an average of 65,000 pieces of mail per shift, finishing in 3 months what was expected to take 6 months. They operated with military precision and high morale, despite facing racism and sexism both from within the Army and in the segregated society they represented. Why this matters? It matters because they proved that Black women could serve with excellence and discipline in critical, high-pressure roles. Their success challenged stereotypes and laid groundwork for desegregation in the U.S. military, which was officially ordered in 1948. They reminded everyone that morale wasn't just built on firepower, it was also in every letter and package from home. Speaking of morale, the President's Club of Dayton is excited to announce that we have partnered with Sinclair Community College to place our Citizen Legion of Honor, Wall of Honor, to a prominent space here. Our Wall of Honor that was housed at the Dayton Convention Center for many, many years has been dismantled and is now in storage until after NATO to be displayed here outside of the Great Hall by the time we have our Citizen Legion of Honor Scholarship Luncheon. So I think this is exciting news. We are the largest donor of scholarships to this institution, and Phil Parker and Dr. Bob can give you the long history of how these scholarships began, how they were funded from 1 scholarship to now we give away 5 scholarships. Preserving the legacy of this great organization exists because of your memberships, your support of your organizations that have served this community over 74 years. Our board felt that it is imperative to find a permanent home for our Citizen Legion of Honor Wall of Honor and Scholarship Luncheon. So the opportunity presented itself, and we are now able to and will have on October 8th, Wednesday, October 8th, things are different now. And it's going to be here at Sinclair in the Great Hall, which is to the left of us. That's where our traditional annual luncheon will be. So give our board a hand. Today we gather to celebrate excellence, dedication, and the embodiment of our organization's values. This celebration exemplifies the vast variety of people whose missions are to meet the needs of the communities they serve. I would like to recognize our board members, Kathy Vonderbrink. Kathy is a member of the Riverdale Optimist Club and the scholarship chair for the President's Club. She is a volunteer usher for Dayton Live and is a master gardener, volunteer, working mostly in the 5 river metro parks. After 40 years of teaching, she retired 4 years ago. She also keeps busy with her 5 granddaughters. Kathy, stand so they can recognize you. Thank you. Robert Leibold. He is 83 years old. Can you stand, Dr. Bob? He's been involved with the President's Club of Dayton for 31 years. He is co-chair of the Citizens Legion of Honor Scholarship Luncheon and was a past president, having been president in 1995 to 96 and 2000 to 2001. In 2008, the President's Club of Dayton began a scholarship in his name at Sinclair. He was a successful veterinarian, a businessman owning golf courses and restaurants. Today, Dr. Bob is has a commercial mortgage consulting firm. He's known by Dr. Bob by his associates and specializing in conventional investor in hard money and private funding loans. That's a hard job. Robert has worked in the financial services industry for 41 years. He has 3 children and 7 grandchildren. 13. Oh, 13? Oh, sorry. I probably got that wrong every year. Okay. Kathy Ballman Parks. Kathy has been a member of Altrusa Club of Dayton since 2007. She has served on the board in many positions, including president from 2018 to 2020. She is currently serving on the Altrusa District 5 Board of as governor. She has been with the, vice? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, vice governor. She has been with Altrusa District 5, she has been with the President's Club for the past 4 years, and she serves as our secretary. And Belinda Huffman. Belinda has been a member of the Altrusa Club of Dayton since 2005. Over the 20 years, she has served on the club's board of directors, secretary, and president, various chair committee positions, and on the foundation board as president and treasurer. She has served on the President's Club of Dayton's board since 2008 and is a past president. That's Belinda. Tony Massoud. Anthony. He was president of the President's Club of Dayton in 2012 and a Civitan for 28 years. He is also Civitan's president-elect and member of the Dayton Arab American Forum for about 30 years and is currently the Dayton Arab American Forum secretary. Tony is a current member of the Miami Valley Military Affairs Association and has represented the President's Club as a committee member of the Bob Chow's golf outing for more than 16 years, raising funds for the Fisher Houses and the First Sergeants Council. He is a member of the Dayton Women's Club. Last year, he was inducted into the Ohio Veterans Hall of Fame. Give him a hand. In 2024, we now have a scholarship named in Tony's honor. So that's our 5th scholarship. Barbara Hudson Banner holds the position of president of Twin Tig, Inc. She has a history of leadership within the organization, having been the treasurer for several years, the vice president for 2 years, and the chairperson of Twin Tig fundraisers for multiple years. Barbara's executive experience extends to nearly a decade as the executive director and CEO of Mercy Manor, from which she just retired. Currently, she is the senior warden at St. Margaret's Episcopal Church and the vice president for the David V. Moore Grand Guild for the state of Ohio. Additionally, she has been a President's Club board member since 2022. Barbara Hudson Banner. John Keller, CPA. He is our treasurer. He's a graduate of the University of Dayton with a BS in Business Administration, accounting, a member and partner of Manning and Associates CPAs. His memberships are with the Rotary Club of Dayton, the Knights of Columbus, and Church of Holy Angels Council. He's on the board of the President's Club as our treasurer. And he also is the treasurer of the National Alliance of Mental Illness, which is called NAMI in Montgomery County. So he's busy there. That is John. Khadijah Ali is a board member and past president of the President's Club of Dayton. She is the program director of Circle of Vision Keepers Incorporated and is the mentoring coordinator facilitator for the Federal Reentry Court under the direction of the Honorable Judge Walter Rice and the Honorable Judge Tom Rose. Social Services Secretary for the Ahmadiyya Women's Auxiliary Movement in Islam. She has served as the president of the Exchange Club of Dayton. Khadijah Ali. And Judge Brandon McLean he serves on our board. He helps us tremendously, and he is on the bench this morning and could not be here. And he is also our past county recorder. So I would also like to recognize any elected officials in the audience. Any elected officials here? Yes. Terrific. Dr. Forward. Anybody else? Any past mayors here? Okay. Did I miss anyone? Okay, thank you. Thank you for being here. I'd like to thank our sponsors this year who have helped to support this event. The Sinclair Community College First Florist, Rand Printing, and Luxury Nail Spa. And something that I didn't do, I wanted to do, was to show you a picture of Lieutenant Colonel Charity Adams Early, and to also let you know that Tyler Perry has created a movie about her. It's called The 6888, and it is on Netflix if you'd like to take a look at it. So it's really a great film. Okay. So each year, this event holds special meaning as we come together to honor the remarkable contributions of our members. Being chosen for an award by your own organization is more than a personal honor. It's a tribute to the teamwork and support of your peers. The President's Club of Dayton stands as a symbol of leadership, innovation, and community service. Together, we've built a dynamic and impactful organization that continues to inspire and uplift others. As we gather today, let's reflect on our shared mission and the vital roles each of us plays in moving it forward. Today's award recipients have shown exceptional leadership, dedication, and excellence, setting a powerful example for all of us. Their success reminds us of what's possible when we collaborate, persevere, and stay committed to high standards. They reflect the values that define this organization and motivate us to aim higher. As we celebrate their achievements, let's also renew our commitment to the values that unite and propel us. Together, we will continue to make a meaningful difference in our organization, our communities, and beyond. Congratulations to all of our award recipients, and thank you all for your dedication to the President's Club of Dayton. Here's to another year of excellence, progress, and success. Welcome, and thank you. So now it's time to enjoy some breakfast. I know everybody's hungry. And our invocation will be by Ada Shahid. He resides in Beaver Creek, Ohio. He is one of 5 brothers, a husband, and a father to 4 incredible children. He is a businessman. He currently owns and manages several ventures. However, more importantly to him, he has a strong calling and conviction for volunteerism. He seeks to positively influence the future as leader for the youth of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Dayton and vice principal of the Tahir Academy. He fosters safety, education, entrepreneurial, and volunteer work in the community via the Beaver Creek Women's League and Dayton Exchange Club, and brings attention to, as well as educate others about the beauty of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community as the public affairs director. He also serves as administrator and is working with medical professionals to provide charitable services throughout the world. He is proud of his family, community, and faith, and constantly striving to exemplify love for all. Please let's welcome Atta to the stage. He will give our invocation.
Thank you. I'm going to say a few verses in Arabic. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. In the name of God, the gracious and the merciful, all praise belong to God, Lord of all the worlds, the gracious, the merciful, master of the day of judgment. Thee alone do we worship, and Thee alone do we implore for help. Guide us in the right path, the path of those on whom Thou hast bestowed Thy blessings, those who have not incurred Thy displeasure, and those who have not gone astray. Good morning, everyone. As we gather here today, let us take a quiet moment and reflect with gratitude. We give thanks for the food before us and the hands that prepared it, and the opportunity to share this meal in community. We are especially grateful for the spirit of service that fills this room. Each volunteer here has given their time, energy, and heart to make a difference. May this breakfast be a small token of deep appreciation we hold for your kindness and dedication. May the connections we share today strengthen our sense of purpose, renew our energy, and remind us of the power of compassion in action. Let this time together be filled with joy, encouragement, and renewed commitment to the work we do together. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. And now you will direct us? Okay. Thank you. We'll be directed to the buffet.
May I go eat with my wife when her table goes?
You can.
Thank you. It's an honor sitting beside an Armadillo movement. These folks at Randolph, first ones I visited when I came to Dayton, Azrat Ahmad, and these people are wonderful. They do a lot of community
Yeah.
stuff. They still have their food kitchen and everything.
Good.
I'll sit with my wife.
Okay. Tony, I don't know how to do it.
Here, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I don't know how to do it. No, not mine.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be up here somewhere. I don't want to mess it up.
He showed me.
I know he showed me too. It's not. He didn't show me on that. He showed me on this, but now I can't remember.
How do we do that, Tony?
It's over here somewhere. That's the audio control. Oh boy. I don't remember.
He showed me, honest to gosh. Let's see if I could do this. Hold on.
Don't end show.
Well, hi, we want to get this to
Luke.
Luke.
Oh.
Do you know how to do that?
I forgot.
All right, go ahead. He showed me and I forgot too. Watch yourself. Okay, then you go. I forgot.
Where'd you go?
You pull that in his escape, and then you go to transitions, and then go to
Oh yeah.
take it off the mouse, and then click on after. There you go. Click, take off the mouse, and then apply to all.
Yeah.
Apply to all right there to the left. There you go. Now do the slideshow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is it gonna move?
Yeah, it should.
Okay. Ooh. You're next.
So you put this together.
Yeah, I've been doing it the last 3 years. But we finally moved up here. We usually do this at the presidential game.
I'm not trying to be offensive.
Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. No problem. Oh, me? But right now, I'm going to stay home. And I've been president of this organization for 3 years. And, member of other organizations. I have 4 daughters, my granddaughter, 2 sons-in-law, great husband, who's a welder. And busy. I'm busy all the time.
No complaint. Is that what you're saying?
That'll be a fight.
There you go. We're not gonna let you if you walk away, right?
So you were so impressed that night. I don't know if you remember that I came up to you in your car and I said,
Well, you did. I remember you coming up. I appreciate the invitation.
we just need positivity, motivation, morale booster.
I'm gonna try and bring something. That's all right. Yeah, yours had to sit for a little bit, didn't you? She did not. There's no way I was getting her out of bed at 6:30 this morning.
Excuse me. If you look at the screen, the accolades for those who are being presented their appreciation awards, you can read the volunteerism that they've done to honor this event. Thank you.
Oh, Tony. Tony, we're gonna start, so you need to now. Okay, I'm doing Pastor Jeff Cartwright.
All right, here we go. Escape. Hey, do I take care of you?
You do. You do. Oh, but Tony, when we do the certificates, you have to do this. You got to come up here and do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We hope everyone is enjoying their breakfast. And in the sake of time, our keynote speaker is Pastor Jeff Cartwright. And he does not mind you continuing to enjoy your breakfast while he comes up and gives us, I'm going to say a word because he's really good. So Pastor Jeff Cartwright came to Dayton in 1994 from Muskogee, Oklahoma, as an urban missionary through the United Methodist Church. He served as the Children and Youth Director of a ministry collective in Inner East Dayton for 2 years and left to attain a master's in divinity from Asbury Theological Seminary in Wilmore, Kentucky. Jeff responded to the call to return to Dayton in 1999 to start and direct a teen center in the same community where he first served in Dayton. 7 years later, the United Methodist Church asked Jeff to plant a church on Xenia Avenue in East Dayton, and in January 2008, New Hope Church was born. Today, New Hope Church is home to hundreds of people, serving a large population of individuals and families who have battled generational poverty and addiction, helping them to find freedom, restoration, peace, and hope. Jeff continues to serve as lead pastor of New Hope Church, and nonprofit dedicated to the economic, social, and spiritual growth of the Inner East Dayton community. Jeff has been married for 27 years to the love of his life, Sharon, and they have 2 beautiful daughters, Emma and Abigail. Please welcome Pastor Jeff.
Good morning. Thank you, Veronica. It is my honor and privilege to be standing in front of a room full of people who are making a difference in the Miami Valley. Thank you for the invitation to be with you this morning, for all that you're doing to make a difference in our community. I'm grateful for your hard work and your dedication to making Dayton and the Miami Valley a great place to live and to work and to thrive. A few months ago, I had coffee with my 23-year-old daughter, Emma. Emma is a super intelligent young woman who battles social anxiety and depression. And much of the battle, according to her, is related to the fact that she feels despair about the world that we live in. I imagine some of us can identify with that. I understand how she feels. We do. We live in a world that's very volatile, lots of conflict, lots of uncertainty, lots of division, lots of fear, and all of that can lead to despair. But as we dug in a little bit, what became clear is that her desperation was rooted as much in her lack of purpose and direction as anything else. She had really no idea what she was going to do with her life, and she was pretty unclear about why in the world she was on this planet in the first place. And so we explored. I asked her to make a list of the 5 issues that she thinks are having the greatest impact on the world around us, the state of the world today. And she talked about things like food insecurity and climate change, the mental health crisis, human trafficking, corruption, hatred. Pretty strong list, right? After we took some time to make that list, I asked her a follow-up question. I said, so which one of these is most important to you? Like if you could solve one problem, if you could have an impact in one area, what do you think you'd be most passionate about trying to tackle? She lit up. And without hesitation, she said, well, the mental health crisis. I said, great. What are you going to do about it? And she looked at me. After a short pause, she said, well, what can I do about it? I mean, it's such a huge problem. How is one person like me going to make a difference? How is one person like me going to make a difference? That's a powerful question, my friends. What difference can one person make in a world that is filled with pain and filled with suffering and filled with strife? I wonder how many people over the course of history have asked that very question. I wonder how many people in the history of Dayton and the Miami Valley have asked that very question. I wonder if James H. McGee ever asked what difference he could make when he moved from Steubenville, Ohio to attend Wilberforce University. I wonder if he ever imagined that he'd have an impact when, as a lawyer, he joined the legal team in the Dayton chapter of the NAACP. Did he think the world was going to change when he picked up the mantle to fight a war against poverty in the city of Dayton and before long was named the first black mayor of the city of Dayton and would then be elected 2 more times during the 1970s? This man impacted the Dayton community in profound ways, and he made a difference. I wonder if Clara Weisenborn thought she could make an impact as a young woman in the early 1900s. I wonder if she ever asked, what difference could I possibly make in this great big world? And if she ever imagined with no more than an 8th grade education that she could become the president of her local PTA, a Sunday school teacher for 53 years, and a member of the Ohio House of Representatives and in the Ohio Senate. It probably never occurred to her that she could change the world around her when she played a leading role in establishing the Wright State University School of Medicine in 1973. Weisenborn changed the Miami Valley and the state of Ohio. She absolutely made a difference. I wonder how many times Ray Stansberry woke up and thought to himself, why on earth am I here? And in particular, on the morning of March 23rd, 1913, when he got out of bed to go to work at NCR, only to find out that the Great Miami Valley, or the Great Miami River, had overtaken his city. Instead of going to work, he ended up carrying 22 people to dry land that day before being caught in the high waters himself. He survived and became one of the heroes of the Great Dayton Flood. That day, Stansberry made a difference. Lucy Figner, one of Dayton's community gyms, was bored after she retired, didn't know what to do with her life, had no idea that one person could have an impact on the life of her neighbors. She volunteers multiple times every week at the Good Neighbor House in their food pantry, and she's one of the staples, according to the staff, somebody that neighbors look forward to connecting with as they make their way through the pantry. Her heart is of gold, according to the pantry manager. Lucy is making a difference even though she didn't know that she could. What about John Payne? Payne works in one of the poorest communities in the city of Dayton. His passion for people led him to get a degree in social work from Central State University and move back to Dayton to work at a community health center. He runs Every Parent Matters, a program that focuses on helping parents to become the best that they can be. Multiple times every year, Payne leads a community cleanup in the neighborhood where he lives, and he invites neighbors to come together and to make the neighborhood a little bit nicer place to live. He even uses his own resources to pay the fees for high school sports participation for young people who help with the neighborhood cleanups. A friend of John says that his words and his actions help the community fully understand the transformative power of involved fatherhood. John is making a difference. These people didn't set out to change the world. I suspect that they really had no idea that they could. To them, this was an ordinary, everyday thing. They were just doing what you do. It's the only thing they knew. They used what they had in service to the people around them. And in doing so, they not only carved out a better life for themselves, but they made the world a better place. Each one of them made a difference. As Veronica mentioned before, I've been a pastor in the city of Dayton for about 18 years, and I've had the privilege of serving a church in a community in East Dayton that is ravaged with poverty and addiction. When I moved to Dayton 30 years ago, I really had no idea what I was doing, and I mean no idea at all. Someone asked me what my mission statement was, and after a long pause, my answer to them was to love God and to love people, and that's all I knew to do. And so that's what I set out to do. The truth is, I was really only doing what my mentor taught me to do, what he's taught countless others to do, to love God and to love people. He taught it, and then he lived it every single day for the rest of his life. I'm talking, of course, about Jesus. Jesus certainly changed the world then, and he continues to change the world now. Now, whether you consider yourself a follower of Jesus or not, one thing that most people will agree about is that Jesus' teachings, and even some of the teachings of those who followed him, continue to have a profound impact on the way that we live and that we think today. Jesus taught things like love one another, do unto others as you would have them to do to you, be a servant, let your light shine into the world, and forgive those who hurt you. Some of Jesus' followers, trying to explain what Jesus meant in some pretty practical ways, offered some commentary on how we're supposed to do some of the things that Jesus called us to do. One of my favorite of those, Jesus' call to love one another from John's letter to the church. This is what he says in 1 John chapter 3, beginning in verse 16. He says, "This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers and sisters. If anyone has material possessions and sees a brother or sister in need but has no pity on them, how can the love of God be in that person?" This is my favorite part of this verse. Verse 18, "Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth." Let us not love with words and speech, but with actions and in truth. Jesus is calling us to use our lives to make a difference, to change the world. Let me take you back to my conversation with my daughter a few months ago. You might remember I asked her what she could do, and her response was, "What difference could I possibly make?" In a moment of inspiration, these words came pouring out of my mouth. You know, you change the world by changing the world around you. Do what you can to change the world around you, and you'll change the world. It's what I did. I moved to Dayton 30 years ago with no idea what I was doing or why I was doing it, for sure. God placed me in a community to love people to Him and for Him. And that's what I've been trying to do for 30 years. And in doing so, I've had the privilege of impacting a little portion of the city that I've grown to love. And I'm changing the world by changing the world around me. And come to think of it, so are you. It's why you're here this morning. It's why you do what you do. Somewhere along the way, you've come to believe that you can change the world by changing the world around you. What difference can one person, one small group, one civic club, one faith community make? Well, listen to some of what you're doing. You're impacting the lives of children by distributing coats and books to help them thrive. You're giving opportunities for inspiration and fun that kids and youth otherwise wouldn't have. You're improving literacy and malnutrition and vision across our community. And you're helping to improve local parks and the environment and so many other things that you and your clubs and your organizations are doing. Those are just a few of the ways that you're changing lives. You are doing it. You're changing the world by changing the world around you. You're making a difference, and it shows. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for your hard work and your commitment to Dayton and the Miami Valley. Thank you for sharing your time and your talents and your resources to make this a great place to live. And thank you for the impact that you're making. And I want to encourage you this morning to keep going. There is so much work left to be done, so many lives to impact, and so many communities to affect. You've already made a huge difference. But we need you to keep changing the world around you. See, you're modeling for your children and your grandchildren and your coworkers and your neighbors and your friends. You're modeling for them what one person can do if they decide that they're going to step up and step outside themselves and help someone else. You're helping them to see that one person can absolutely make a difference in the world if they will commit to change the world around them. President Barack Obama said, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek." As you leave here this morning, as you go back to your clubs and your communities and your families and your places of business, would you remember that? Please remember that you are the change that you seek. It begins with you. Keep serving, keep helping, keep encouraging others, and as you do, you're going to change the little corner of the world in which you live. And as you change that little corner, you're changing the world. Thank you.
I told you. Oh my goodness, what an inspiration. And I didn't have my pen so I could take notes, but I love modeling. We're modeling our behavior. Is that correct? So we need to know that the life we want to live, we need to model it, correct? And one person, our organizations, as we always say, you know, we have a mission, we have a vision, we're in need. The communities need us. And I just love the fact that we're all here, we're volunteers, we're here to help. And Pastor Jeff, that was powerful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, make a difference. Okay. Anthony, we are going to start now to honor our recipients. And when your name is called, please come up. Khadijah, you're first? Okay, so Khadijah is going to read, so you're going to have to control that. to help her.
All right, how far does this go?
Oh, it's this thing. There you go. That's the first one. I need to get Derek Forward's wife. You don't have her.
I can speed it up. I can go forward to Derek.
To her?
Yeah.
I gotta see who has her name.
Is she gonna be first?
Yeah, because they need to leave.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he's here. We're gonna change just a little bit. Billy, do you have Tawana Forward? Who does? You do? Okay. I want you to read hers. Okay, because they have to go to, is it Anis's graduation, so they have to leave. They have a 3-hour drive ahead, and they need to get there. So we want her to receive her certificate the way that we always do, and then they can hit the road, okay? All right. And then we'll get back on track.
All right. For the NAACP Dayton chapter, the recipient is Tawana L. Forward. Lady Tawana L. Forward served honorably as treasurer of the Dayton branch of the NAACP from January 1st, 2021 to December 31st, 2024. Her exceptional skill in financial management has greatly contributed to our success, netting a surplus of $133,122 during her tenure in office. This was an amazing accomplishment, placing the unit on a great financial trajectory. Her innovative approach to financial stewardship has not only enhanced our operations, but gave us an opportunity to uplift those we serve throughout the Dayton region. Lady Forward is a teacher at Thurgood Marshall STEM High School and serves as the advisor of Move Forward Thurgood Marshall NAACP High School chapter. She has served in this position since May 2022. Under her leadership, the high school organization has a surplus of $1,107.09, teaching our students exemplary fiscal accountability. Simply outstanding. Tawana L. Forward.
When their slide comes up, have them come forward so that we don't.
Okay, ask him to come up. Okay, good morning. When I call your name, please come up to the podium. Altrusa Club of Dayton, nomination is Dana Roberts. Dana was the president of Altrusa International of Dayton Club from 2022 to 2024 and has held numerous positions with the club over the 10 years she has been a member. She has participated in many of the club's service projects. Some of the projects she is involved in have been helping to get multiple book nooks set up throughout the Dayton community. She has helped with most of the trunk or treats at Cleveland schools and with God's grace since she has been a member. Altrusa has participated in a few different events with Read Across America in which Dana was able to participate in the community. Dana has volunteered with different groups, and one close to her heart is with God's Grace at both their free grocery store as well as their mobile food pantry. She was able to help to get the store painted before the store opened in 2020, as well as help handing out food to those in need. Dana was also able to volunteer to help fill bags for a foster care group that helps children receive proper storage for their clothes as they go into foster care. Dana enjoys being involved with the community in so many ways and is so privileged to be nominated for this honor. Altrusa Club of Dayton, Peggy Collins. Please come up. Peggy Collins has been a member of Altrusa for 20 years. During that time, she has been actively involved in every aspect of the Dayton Club. She served as vice president, president, and treasurer of the local club, and treasurer of District 5. She has also served as a committee chairperson at the local and district level. Yes. Okay, excuse me. Peggy is the club's designated grant writer and has earned her club over $20,000 in grant funds from the Altrusa International Foundation. All of these funds went to Altrusa projects, service projects conducted in the Dayton community. As the current co-chair of the service committee, Peggy keeps the club busy doing several hand-on projects every month. She is also actively involved in the club's fundraising events. Peggy is always ready with the sweet to hear Altrusa yes to help spread our reach in the community. Thank you. Can you hear me now? Okay, Beaver Creek Women's Club League, Pat Barton. Come on down. Pat Barton joined Beaver Creek Women's League in 2019 and quickly assumed responsibility for the BWL's website, email, member communications, and social media. She has been and continues to be instrumental in all forms of communication for the group. Pat is also great at filling in when needed in other positions. Pat grew up in a military family and has lived in and gone to school in such places as Toronto, Italy, Okinawa, Tokyo, and Fairborn, Ohio, where her dad retired. She attended Wright State University for 2 years and then transferred to Ohio State University, where she earned her BS in marketing. Later, she attended the University of Rochester to earn her MBA. After college, Pat working in marketing, sales, and project management with large companies such as Macy's in Atlanta, Bosch & Lomb, and Johnson & Johnson. She retired from Procter & Gamble and Iams. During her career, she traveled for her job in such locations as Argentina, Tokyo, Istanbul. In 2000, she traveled to South China to adopt her daughter, Grace, now 25 years old. Thank you. Civitan Club of Dayton. Recipient, Marlene Harmon. Come on down. Marlene has been a tremendous help over many years to the Civitan Club of Dayton. Even though Marlene is not a Civitan, her husband, Al Harmon, is extremely supportive to our cause. Her relentless efforts to help the Civitans for the annual Quackers event to help raise funds for United Rehabilitation Services. 11 of them to sell duct papers and provide food last year at the Dayton's Elk Lodge is appreciated. She always helped the Civitans at registration, collecting money, and raising funds. The Civitan Club of Dayton sponsored several cookout events for choices in community living, and Marlene took charge of getting over 100 door prizes so that every client would win a prize. She solicited businesses for donations and purchased them so that the clients would have something. It was like they won the lottery when they came to get their winning prize. Marlene has been an angel to our club and has always volunteered her time and services to help in projects that could be beneficial to others in need. It is without hesitation that the Civitan Club of Dayton recognizes Marlene Harmon for all the work she does to help make a better community. Thank you. Civitan Club of Dayton, Willie Fulton, come on down. Willie Fulton has been a dedicated and active member of the Civitan Club since 1995, consistently upholding the highest standards of our organization. His actions, character, and legacy embody everything we value in a Civitan: service, leadership, and the unwavering pursuit of community betterment. Willie F. Fulton is more than deserving of the Dayton President's Club's Community Award. He has made a positive difference in the lives of many for over 35 years. Mr. Fulton served with distinction at the Montgomery County Juvenile Court. He began his career as a probation officer, where his strength-based philosophy helped guide countless at-risk youth towards productive, meaningful lives. Mr. Fulton went far beyond the call of duty, connecting young people to vital resources, offering moral and emotional support, and most importantly, giving them hope. Many of the youth he mentored are now thriving adults working as auto mechanics, military personnel, entrepreneurs, bus drivers, store managers, and other respected professionals. In his role as a supervisor for over 20 years, Mr. Fulton mentored and developed more than 100 court professionals, including administrators, interns, managers, and fellow supervisors, instilling in them a deep belief in rehabilitation and the inherent potential of every young person. His leadership and guidance have helped shape a new generation of court employees who view their work not as a punitive, but as a platform for empowerment of change. Thank you.
Receiving the certificate is Michael King, President of Civitan. Unfortunately, Willie couldn't be here today.
Thank you, Michael. No, one of my favorites, the Children's Historical Publishing. Neighbors is Rosalind DeRosa Roboski. Come on, girl. Reason for nomination: Rosalind DeRosa Roboski is proudly nominated for her outstanding volunteer service and unwavering support for Children's Historical Publishing since 2001. Rosalind has been a steady and passionate president in our community for more than 2 decades. Committed to educating our children, uplifting our shared history, embodying the spirit of service, whether traveling support events, participating in vendor fairs, joining us at Dayton air shows, department stores, promotions, book fairs, or connecting with the public. Rosalind has always shown up with pride and purpose. As anyone who has ever done promotion knows, physical labor, charm, and charisma go a long way, but her contributions go beyond the public eye. Rosalind is also a deeply compassionate friend and caregiver. Her support doesn't end when the event is over. She carries it into everyday moments, showing up for others with heart, humility, and quiet strength. Her dedication to honor our past, engaging with our present, and inspiring our future makes her a pillar of our community. We are proud to nominate Rosalind DeRosa Roboski for longstanding impact. Thank you for walking beside us and helping us publish our children's history every step of the way since 2001. And I also want to mention that she has also volunteered for the Circle of Vision Keepers. She's awesome.
The second outstanding volunteer from the Children's Historical Publishing is John Smith Jr. He is being honored for his extraordinary volunteer service and unwavering dedication since 2014. John has been a steadfast supporter of the Children's Historical Publishing mission for over a decade, assisting with vendor fairs, delivering educational materials with care and consistency. His behind-the-scenes efforts have helped us further and serve more. But John's commitment goes even deeper. He created and led a weekly outreach program for incarcerated individuals at the Lebanon Correctional Institution, where he delivers our materials and spends 2 hours each week engaging with inmates, bringing hope, history, and healing to those often forgotten. As a valued member of the Montgomery County Reentry Committee, John also actively participates in helping returning citizens find their footing and rebuild their lives with dignity and opportunity. John Smith Jr. is not just a volunteer. He is a bridge builder, a change maker, and a powerful example of what service with heart truly looks like. You two done talking? Sorry. From the Dayton Arab American Forum, the recipient is Juliana Starr. Juliana has swiftly become an invaluable asset to the Dayton Arab American Forum Board since she joined in 2023. She was born in Damascus, Syria, to Syrian parents. Her family immigrated to Columbus when she was 5 years old, but her Arab culture remains a big part of her life. After graduating high school in 2004, Juliana and her family decided to move back to Damascus, Syria, to be around family, where she eventually married her Irish husband just before the Syrian war. After traveling and living abroad for a few years, she and her husband decided to call Dayton home and raise their 2 young children. Within the DAAF, Juliana has distinguished herself through her infectious enthusiasm and unwavering dedication to every project and idea. Her positive attitude and diligent work ethic have made her a reliable and inspiring member. Recognizing the importance of member engagement, Juliana proactively proposed a new initiative this year, Coffee with DAAF. A monthly gathering held on the first Saturday, this simple yet impactful idea has yielded significant results. It has effectively attracted new individuals to the organization, creating a welcoming space for connection and dialogue. Furthermore, it has sparked interest among attendees in becoming more deeply involved, with several new members expressing a desire to join the board. Juliana's initiative demonstrates her keen understanding of community building and her ability to translate innovative ideas into tangible growth for DAAF. Her approach underscores her potential as a future leader within the organization. From the Dayton Women's Club, Robin Dodge. Robin Dodge's lifelong exemplary career of service and sharing her administrative talents began when she started serving her country in the United States Air Force. She has volunteered at many organizations, that's better, throughout her lifetime. She has volunteered as a Girl Scout leader while on active duty, served in leadership roles with the Sigma Alpha Iota, a professional music fraternity, Ohio Federation of Republican Women, Bartley Road Association, and the Dayton Women's Club. She received her Bachelor's of Science degree in Industrial Hygiene and Industrial Health. It is with great pride and sincere appreciation that the Dayton Women's Club nominate Robin Dodge as Volunteer of the Year recognition for her outstanding contributions and unwavering dedication as a volunteer. She devotes an average of 30 hours per week as house manager and administrator, overseeing the daily operations of the Dayton Women's Club. What sets Robin apart is not just the number of hours she has given, but the heart and spirit with which those hours were spent. Her organizational skills have helped greatly in her role. We are deeply grateful to Robin and wholeheartedly commend her for the incredible difference she has made. Robin embodies the true spirit of volunteerism. Also from the Dayton Women's Club is Rita Swikert. Rita started her 50-plus career of service sharing her professional teaching and mentoring talents upon graduation from the University of Cincinnati in 1958 with a bachelor's degree in math and science. Upon moving to Dayton in 1962, Rita balanced her family life with both teaching and volunteering in leadership positions at the Alpha Chi Omega as president and treasurer. In her 31-year teaching algebra at Kettering's Van Buren School, primarily to 8th and 9th graders, Rita positively impacted upon the lives of many students who later excelled in applying lifelong learning achievements. Upon retirement in 1998, Rita expanded her professional volunteering efforts to include the Dayton Women's Club in many supportive ways. First as an associate treasurer, then quickly moving up to primary treasurer, and then on to the presidency. Her can-do attitude towards any perceived organizational need over the past 25 years has seen her doing a myriad of functions to include organizing kitchen activities to front office billing functions. Now, post-COVID, Rita has continued to enhance DWC's membership communication support through lending her personal phone for member coordination needs. No matter where Rita resides, she will always remain a valuable asset to any organization she serves. From the Exchange Club of Dayton, Wayne Arrington. Wayne, the Exchange Club of Dayton, are both honored and pleased to nominate Wayne as a recipient of the 2025 President's Club of Dayton's Outstanding Community Member Award. Wayne has devoted his life to the young people of this community, going into schools and classes from 4th through 8th grades, always with persons exclusively African Americans who have served prison terms as he has, who have put their lives on the right track and have become contributing, law-abiding citizens. Over the past years or more, Wayne, his colleagues, and the Honorable Judge Walter H. Rice have gone into middle and elementary schools in the Dayton public school system, speaking the message to students that their potential is without limit, following the guidance of Wayne's program Choices, using 5 principles: responsibility, accountability, self-discipline, self-control, and self-respect. The message is successful because it is true. The volunteers and youngsters recognize it as such. As an active member of the Adult Federal Reentry Court and the Circle of Vision Keepers mentoring program, Wayne has successfully mentored dozens of returning citizens who have successfully re-entered their communities. His leadership and work strengthen families and our community.
Exchange Club of Dayton, Ada Shahid resides in Beaver Creek, Ohio. He is one of 5 brothers, a husband, a father to 4 incredible children. Naturally a businessman, he currently owns and manages several ventures. However, most important to him,
he has a strong calling and conviction for volunteerism. He seeks to positively influence the future as leaders of the youth of the Aham Museum community in Dayton, and vice president of the Triad Academy, foster safety, educational, entrepreneur, and volunteer work in the community via the Beaver Creek Women's League of Dayton Exchange Club, and brings attention to as well as educate others about the beauty of the Alman Museum community as the public affairs director. He also serves as administrator of the AMA, collaborating with the medical professions to provide charitable service throughout the world. He is proud of his family, community, and faith, constantly serving to exemplify love to all. Greenbuck Ambuck Club. Julia Hall has dedicated herself to enriching the lives of others through her works with Ambuck, focusing on providing amicable adept tricycles, awarding scholarships to therapists, and spearheading valuable community service initiatives. These service projects, though often small in scale, are profoundly meaningful, addressing the needs that government funding or ensuring typical overlook. By collaborating with the fellow Ambuck volunteers, she has harnessed their collective strengths, amplifying the group's impact. The AMAC Adaptive Tricycle Program, which she possessively supports, delivers transformation benefits to individuals with disabilities, offering mobility, strength, exercise, coordination, social connections, and the simple joy of riding a bike. She has taken on the leadership role of chairing this ongoing initiative, ensuring its success to sustainability. She's also a member of the Beaver Creek Chamber of Commerce. She is actively involved in the Italian Club and participates in many church activities. Beyond her hands-on efforts, she is actively engaged in broader community by delivering talks to various organizations. Through these outreach efforts, and she raises awareness of Ambuck's unwavering commitment to supporting people, especially children with disabilities throughout the region. Greenbuck's Ambuck's Club. Amy Zimmerman has dedicated herself tireless to uplifting others through a wide range of impacts initiatives. Her efforts include spearheading community service projects, establishing scholarships for aspiring therapists, and providing Amtrak aptic tricycles to enhance mobility of those in need. This year, she expanded her influence by mentoring a new Amtrak chapter, aspiring others to embrace the value of volunteering, amplifies the organization's mission. Despite balancing a demanding full-time job, she splits her time between Cincinnati and Beaver Creek, seamlessly wearing her commitment to others in her busy life. Beyond her works with Ambucks, Amy has also channeled her passion into launching a Key Club chapter at Carroll High School, fostering leadership and service among youth students. A familiar face at local events, she captures moments through photograph while championed as a Gen X advocate. She bridges generation divide while inspiring people of all ages to recognize the transformation powers of volunteering. A constant presence at local events, Amy not only lends her support to countless chapters, but also captures the spirit of those gathering through her photographs. Her commitment reflects a professional dedication to strengthen her community, one act of service at a time. Lions Dayton Club, Craig Ridner. Craig's Downtown Dayton Lions Club would like to recognize Craig Rittner as our Outstanding Volunteer of the Year. Craig has been a Downtime Dayton Lions member for several years and has gratefully volunteered for the very important roles of Santa at the annual Dayton Lions Club lunch with special friends, a Christmas event. In addition to that, Craig is one of the club's biggest contributors for the existing new and special projects. He makes doleful attempts to maintain good club attendance, even when they are interrupted his important work. Craig also has a wide comment or jokes that keep everyone on their toes, and we generally enjoy his personal and the competition he gives our tail twisters to see who can get the greatest laugh. However, Craig has a kind heart. He is always willing to jump in and help when needed. He doesn't know a stranger and can talk to anyone. He genuinely cares about others, and it shows in his interaction and in his character. Craig is a Lion at heart and was one of the original iBankers that opened the iBank in Dayton, Lions Club iBank of West Central Ohio. Thank you, Craig, for your service. We appreciate you. Fisher Nightingale House, Inc. Dan Edwards has given his time, talent, and support without fail for more than a decade at FNHI. Among the many ways he has supported us include service to enhance for the annual gala year after year. Dan is thoroughly connected with the greater Dayton region for his time in media, including his years as the evening news anchor of WDTN. He has used those connections to promote Fisher Nightingale House at every opportunity. He is a true believer in the mission and vision of our nonprofit organization, which supports the 3 greater Dayton area Fisher houses. Dan also owns a business, DJ Edward Group. His services include consulting on social media, body language, and video production. He has produced many high-quality videos for Fisher Nightingale House. His willingness to donate his experience to showcase our special events and to create meaningful videos for our guests. Stories can be found on our website, www.fnhi.org. Is the greatest organization because of Dan Edwards.
Kettering Kiwanis Centerville Club recognizes Dick Honeywell. Dick Honeywell currently serves as Lieutenant Governor of 11 Kiwanis clubs in the Miami Valley region, enabling the service of 250 plus Kiwanis members in our community. He represents our region as a member of the Ohio District Kiwanis Board, which enables the service of 5,000 plus members across Ohio. Dick serves as president of the Kettering Centerville Kiwanis Foundation, managing the fundraising and distribution of a $20,000 per year budget in support of varied local service. He is past president and board member of Kettering Centerville Kiwanis. Dick coordinates team efforts to sponsor 5 Key, Builder, and K-Kids clubs in the community, serving 400 plus kids, and serves as the Kiwanis advisor to the 65-member Dayton Regional STEM Key Club. He organizes an annual 5K fundraiser benefiting Kettering Backpack and Centerville Food to Go, addressing the food insecurity issues of 850 plus community kids. He coordinates the efforts enabling the annual award of scholarships valued at $8,000 to our amazing local graduates. He's an active participant in 20 plus service activities annually benefiting our community kids through efforts with our schools, city government, or nonprofits. He serves on the City of Kettering Volunteer Committee. Dick Honeywell. Miami Valley Military Affairs Association recognizes Brittany Summers Woods. Brittany has been involved with MVMAA for a few years and is currently the primary point of contact for the quarterly newsletter. Brittany's tenure on the MVMAA board was initially as the liaison for the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base Junior Force Council, representing junior officers, enlisted and civilian personnel at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Now, as the primary point of contact for the MVMAA quarterly newsletter, Brittany coordinates with all submitters and single-handedly designs, develops, and publishes the quarterly newsletter. She's been instrumental within our organization, having the necessary skill set for completing the quarterly newsletter and meeting the publishing deadlines on time every time. Brittany Summers Woods. Miami Valley Military Affairs Association recognizes Ralph Anderson. Ralph has been involved with MVMAA for several years and is currently the Marketing Communications Chairman. Ralph has been instrumental within our organization for being the focal point for submissions to the MVMAA Facebook and social media pages. Ralph's unique skills and abilities within the organization to design, develop, integrate, and promptly incorporate updates and revisions with the Facebook pages due to the many activities we participate in with our installation partners make him an invaluable asset to the MVMAA organization. We greatly appreciate his support and commitment to embracing MVMAA's mission. Ralph Anderson. The NAACP Dayton chapter recognizes Christopher R. Kortner, aka Chris. Chris served as the chair of the Dayton branch of the NAACP Labor and Industry Committee from 2009 to 2016, and again from 2021 to 2024, totaling 12 years of loyal service. During his tenure in office, his team investigated 1,412 complaints of discrimination. Notable cases included the Confederate flag case at Fairmont High School, the teen hosed down naked case in Miamisburg, and the Motel 6 case in Sharonville, just to name a few. He mentored, trained, and developed two of his successors, who eventually went on to serve as the chair of the Labor and Industry, one from 2017 to 2018, the other from 2019 to 2020, respectively. Chris also mentored a third person who is currently serving as the chair today. Chris received the Mr. Hold the Employer Accountable Award in 2010, the Mr. I Want Justice Award in 2012, and the Committee Chair of the Year Award in 2015, Christopher R. Kortner.
The Optimus Centerville Noon Club, recipient Mike Cordonier. Mike is a 7-year member of the club as our outstanding club member honoree. Mike truly defines the Optimus motto of friend of youth. Mike is well known for his can-do attitude. There is nothing he can't do. He is a member of a flag delivery team in the Avenue of Flags program. He works frequently on the Christmas tree lot, helping the club in the second largest annual fundraiser. He is an enthusiastic and highly engaged mentor in the club scholarship program, in addition to participating in the execution of the Americana Festival 5K run, the club's annual Got Talent contest, the building of the Safetyville Square venue, and the annual Haunted Trail, which hosts over 1,500 kids each year. Mike is always willing to help and enjoys remaining in the background for all of these accomplishments. This award is most fitting for such a huge proponent of not just the Centerville New Optimist Club, but for all the kids in our community. Congratulations, Mike. The Kettering Dorwood Club, Tom Kendo. Tom will be sworn in at World Headquarters in St. Louis, Missouri on October the 1st, 2025 as the 108th President of Optimus International for the 25-26 Optimus year. Tom is currently the Optimus International President-elect for 2024 to 2025. Tom began his Optimus career in 1993. He is a life member of the Kettering Dorwood Optimus Club, where he serves on the board of directors. He has served in his club zone, district, region, and Optimus International for over 31 years in many positions of leadership. Tom was club president in 1999 to 2000, lieutenant governor in 2000 to 2001, Ohio District Sergeant at Arms, 11 years, governor-elect in 2016 to 2017, Centennial Distinguished and Outstanding Governor in 2017 through 2018, member and chairman of the following international committees: governance in 2018 to 19 and 2019 through 2020, new club building in 2020 to 2021, new club expansion in 2021 to 2022, membership in 2022 to 23, and vice president-elect for Northeast and Great Lakes region in 2022 to 2023. Vice president in 2024 to 2025. Tom is married to his wife of 34 years, Jennifer, and they have two grown children, son Tom and daughter Allie, and grandson Elliot. Tom is a licensed attorney at law with over 32 years of practice in Dayton, Ohio. Congratulations, Tom. Optimus Kettering Dorwood Club, recipient Fred Bayer. This service club is a friend of youth. By providing hope and positive vision, Optimus bring out the best in kids, our community, and ourselves. We are a club of over 188 members who are working to bring out the best in the kids in our community. In April 2016, Fred became a member of Dorwood. He has been active in many club projects, Avenue of Flags, Fishing Derby, and Optimus Kids Day in the park, to name a few. A couple of years ago, Fred accepted the position of club secretary. This position demanded a lot of time and knowledge about many things. He has done an outstanding job for us, winning Distinguished Secretary honors for the past 2 years, the highest rating from Optimus International. This past year, when we made some changes in the running of our Christmas tree lot fundraiser, Fred stepped up to help as one of the co-chairs. Again, this is a job that requires considerable time commitment. And as a result, this was one of our best years ever at the Christmas tree lot. Fred's service to our club, our youth, and our community is appreciated. Perry, recipient Beth Neiswanger, Beth has displayed an outstanding service to our local chapter and the larger Ohio Public Employees Retirement System. She deserves recognition. Our chapter retirees are grouped together by concerns for the safekeeping of our retirement benefits, fellowship, and education topics concerning seniors. COVID-19 took a toll on the chapter at the start of the decade, and our treasurer, Jack Niswanger, was already in ill health. Jack passed away, but Beth stepped in to fill the needs of the position. Her work has been greatly appreciated as she has been unanimously renominated annually since 2020. She maintains our books, banking relationship, and swiftly awards chapter donations to designated charities. Congratulations, Beth. The Rotary Club of Dayton, Linda Groover Osterfeld. She has been an outstanding member of the Rotary Club of Dayton since joining in 2011. She has led a number of committees that benefit the greater community. This year, Linda has gone above and beyond and truly demonstrated service above self, which is our motto in Rotary. Linda is the incoming president-elect of the club and will take over on July the 1st, 2025. She has been involved in multiple trainings to prepare for this very important role in the club and has spent hours attending meetings online and recently attended our statewide training in Columbus. In order to attend this training, Linda postponed her wedding date to accommodate when the training was scheduled. Linda also leads our Rotary Youth Exchange Program and is in charge of making sure our incoming and outgoing students are taken care of. She was also in charge of our program committee, which coordinates our speakers for the entire year. Linda has worked tirelessly to do all of these things throughout the year, in addition to volunteering at many of our community service events. Because of all of this, the Board of Directors of the Rotary Club of Dayton unanimously nominates Linda Groover for this honor as Outstanding Club Member. Congratulations, Linda.
Our next recipient is Donna Dixon from Twin Tig Incorporated. Donna was inducted into Twin Tig in 2022. She's been an asset in the continual success of our organization, serving on the endowment, scholarship, health awareness, and membership wellness committees. She demonstrates a willingness to go beyond by volunteering to write health articles for our monthly newsletter. She's a lifelong resident of Dayton and earned her BS degree in psychology at Wright State and later bestowed an MS degree in education from the University of Dayton. Donna has served as a psychologist for public and parochial schools in the Xenia and Dayton area, and she is currently employed at Dayton Public Schools as lead supervisor for the Department of Psychological Services. She worked with the Dayton chapter of the American Lung Association, educating families in asthma management. She worked at Dayton Children's, supporting children and families seeking a healthier lifestyle through weight management and fitness, and volunteered in the surgical department. Professionally, Donna is a member of the National Association of School Psychologists, Ohio School Ohio, whatever that says, and the Urban Supervisors Support Group. She's a long-term member of Phillips Temple CME Church, serving in the following capacities: Women of Faith member, Sunday school teacher, Christian Youth Fellowship advisor, young adult choir, vacation Bible school teacher, and author of the training program focused on Bible-based parenting. Congratulations, Donna. Our next recipient is Jacqueline Wright, also from Twin Tig Incorporated. Jacqueline has been a member. She's been a member of Twin Tig since 2016. Since then, she's been actively contributing to the organization's success by volunteering to serve in various committees, including Creative Arts, Founders Day, special events, and membership wellness committees, and is the immediate past recording secretary. She grew up in Lexington, Kentucky, and received her Bachelor of Arts in Sociology from Kentucky State University and her Master of Science in Social Agency Counseling from the University of Dayton. I noticed a trend there, the University of Dayton, go Flyers. Jacqueline served as a social worker in special education for Dayton Public Schools, medical social worker for Miami Valley Hospital, and social worker for General Relief and aid to dependent children programs for Montgomery County. After retiring, she worked in an after-school tutoring program called High Rise. Jacqueline is a longtime member of Wayman Chapel AME Church, where she's been a volunteer serving in the food pantry since 2006, and in 2020, she was appointed co-director of the food pantry. Jacqueline is a proud Golden Life member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority, where she works on the social action and the health and welfare committees, volunteering her time with voters registration and visiting patients in nursing homes. She has 2 children and 2 adult grandchildren whom she adores. Jacqueline enjoys reading, gardening, and traveling with family and friends. Congratulations, Jacqueline.
Well, we have had an exciting morning, and you see why the people that have been honored have been honored. They're busy people, and the best people in your life or in your organization, if you want it to be successful, is to have busy people involved. This has been fabulous. It's been an exciting morning. I want you all to remember our Bob Chow's golf outing, which is Friday, May the 9th at Beaver Creek Country Club. It starts at 8:15, and it benefits the Fisher houses. And we do this is an annual event in collaboration with Miami Valley Military Affairs. Also, the recommendations for the Citizen Legion of Honor recipients. The applications are on our website. If you would like to nominate someone, please go to our website and fill out the form. I want you all to have a fantastic day, continue the good work that each of you, each individual person is doing in the communities that you serve. And remember that our monthly meetings are on the 3rd Wednesday of each month, usually at the Dayton Women's Club. And a lot of times, well, sometimes we go on field trips that are really, really exciting. I also want to thank Justine Kangas. Justine, she works with John Keller, our treasurer, and she is his backup. And she has worked with him for years and has helped the President's Club for years in every aspect. So thank you so much, Justine. Okay. And now we are going to we're going to have our benediction, and after our benediction, we will retire the colors, and you all will enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for coming. Oh, yes, Kathy. Oh, parking is free. Thank you to Sinclair. You don't have to worry about that, okay? Yes.
This will be updated. The presentation will be updated with photos of the recipients.
Okay, you want to come and say it? Come on, Tony. And then I'm going to introduce Stephen Wyke, who is going to do our benediction.
This is for everybody that I have an email address for. You will receive the next newsletter with the PowerPoint presentation as with the link with all the photos of the recipients embedded in the presentation. Okay? So if I have your email address, you'll get the next newsletter. Thank you.
Okay, and our benediction is going to be performed by Stephen J. Wyke. He is the director of the Interfaith Outreach Committee at the American Veterans Heritage Center on the Dayton VA campus. For the past 7 years, he has also served with distinction on the Dayton National Cemetery Honor Squad, stepping into roles as rifleman, chaplain, and squad leader as needed. He is a U.S. Army veteran. Stephen served from September 1961 to August 1973. He began his military career as an enlisted Specialist 5 before graduating from Officer Candidate School at Fort Benning, Georgia. In April 1966, over his 12 years of service, Stephen completed 2 tours in Vietnam and additional tours in Okinawa, Japan, and Germany. He served with U.S. Army Special Forces and achieved the rank of captain before being honorably discharged due to a reduction in force. Before leaving active duty, he was ordained as an interfaith chaplain. Stephen remains deeply committed to supporting veterans, especially those dealing with the lasting effects of combat. His involvement in veteran-focused organizations reflects his ongoing dedication to service. He and his wife, Patty, who is here, have been married for over 50 years. They need to write a book. They share a large and loving family that includes 3 daughters, a son, 5 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. Now 80 years old, Stephen considers himself truly blessed. Chaplain?
I'm going to ask my sister Veronica to stand here because I want her to help me here in just a minute. After a few words for the benediction, I have a habit of introducing the ancient priestly blessing. And I love doing the Hebrew because it gives a connection to that first century community as well. And also Veronica is going to be doing the English translation so I don't try to hog the show. But we begin with observing everything and meeting all these beautiful people. Mr. Shahid, your brother and your sister-in-law, we truly love them. They've been to my home, and thank God for people from the Armadillo movement and what they're doing in this community. When I have the little Palestinian girls come up and hug me when I visit some of the schools, and they say to me, "Cuz," because, you know, we are related to our Arab brothers and sisters. And that's the world I want. That's the world I fight for. The Green Beret logo is De Oppresso Liber, to liberate the oppressed. And you guys are certainly doing that with everything you do. Hine ma tov u'manachim shevet achim gem yachad. How good and how pleasant that brethren dwell in unity. Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, before we part, we pray that the inspiration of this event does not fade, but that it remains with us throughout the days ahead. Grant strength to those who have devoted so much time in service to others. Endow them with a willing and steadfast spirit to carry on as your earthly representatives, devoted to using the energy of love to infuse life in following your wonderful example. May we as a righteous team carry forth high resolve and the noble self-sacrifice encouraged for service to others in demonstrating the spirit of no greater love. Now for the ancient priestly blessing. Yivarekeka Adonai vayishmarecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'ir Adonai panav elecha v'kunecha.
May God shine the countenance upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasim lecha shalom.
May God favor you and grant you peace.
Thank you.
Amen. We will retire the colors. Please stand.
Color guard, retire the colors.
Thank you. Thank you, Commander Scott. Thank you. Have a great day. Okay. You were fantastic.
Thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I will have to send you something.
Is this
You were
yours?
fantastic.
Someone's gonna miss that, I'm afraid.
I know.
To your lovely wife.
My lovely wife will love that. Thank you so much.
You too.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Wasn't it great?
God bless you. Very much.
Here you go. Thank you.